everybody. Welcome to the Bearded Banshee Show. I'm your host, the Bearded Banshee. Thanks for tuning in to my channel. If you would, show me some bearded love by hitting like and subscribe below. I'd like to give a special shout out to all my bearded broskies out there. If you guys have any comments or questions, please feel free to reach me at my email. It is thebeardedbanshee@gmail.com. I have been super excited about tonight's episode. I've been looking forward to this new show, and I hope you guys are excited about it as I am. So let's go ahead and get into the first segment. The first segment will be called Bearded Banshee's Tip of the Week. All right, so let's see. The Bearded Banshee's Tip of the Week. I would have to say, let's talk about your combs. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. We never, ever, under any circumstance, want to use plastic combs. Plastic combs are terrible for your beards. They damage it, as in they break it off at the roots, they break it off on the tips. They keep it from straightening it out. They keep it real curly just because of the material it's made out of. And they're just, they pull your hair really hard. So I really can't stress enough, no plastic combs. The combs I do recommend would be like your oxhorn combs or your sandalwood combs. Speaking of oxhorn, if you guys have been watching my last videos, y'all know that I've been talking about giving away a comb made by the Badass Beard Company. Guess what, everybody? Tonight's the night. That's right. We're going to be giving it away. Stay tuned to the end of the episode where we'll be announcing how we're going to give this thing away. Also, speaking of the Badass Beard Company, you can see that I got their oil right here, as well as the Dollar Beard Club oil and beard butter and permafrost. I highly recommend you guys checking these out. This is great products. I use them all the time. I swear by them. They're all made right here in America by the American man for the American man. And everybody knows the Bearded Banshee. Salute to the military. I love Old Glory here. Okay, Old Faithful right here. I'm a big support in our military, our veterans, our troops. Big shout out to everybody out there. I have two sons that's currently in the military. One's in the Marines and one's in the Army. So big shout out to my sons. Your dad loves you. The Bearded Banshee loves you. Super proud of you. Can't wait to see you. So that's the Bearded Banshee's Tip of the Week. No plastic combs. All right, guys. Let's move on to the second segment of our show tonight. Second segment will be called Bearded Banshee's Beard Facts. All right. Now, these beard facts right here are, they're kind of interesting, actually. I had to do a little bit more deeper research whenever I kind of came across these just to make sure they were legit. And it turns out 100% legit. So the first Bearded Banshee beard fact that we're going to talk about tonight is, did you know that a beard can grow over 4 times the height of a man? All right, y'all. Anybody out there see somebody with a beard that's four times their height? Get a hold of this guy. Okay, I want to see it. I want to see the video, picture. I want to meet this dude. Okay, I want to meet him. But that is just insane. I don't know how long it would even take to grow your beard that long. apparently, yeah, 4 times the height of man, a beard can grow. That is badass. Toast to that dude. Anybody attempting, toast to them. All right. The second fact that we have here are, did you know that way back in the day, doctors actually recommended beards as a prescription? Shit you not, doctors prescribe beards. Man, could you imagine going home and telling the wife, well, hun, doctor says I gotta start growing a beard, so I guess I gotta start growing it. What the hell? So it turns out the reason that the doctors prescribed beard growth was to block infections and diseases and stuff that would, what they thought would come in, through the nasal congestion system and the mouth, nose and mouth, whatever. And that's why doctors would prescribe beards. So turns out beards saved lives. Beard saves lives. Pretty crazy tip right there. Fact. So the third fact that we have is beards were actually grown to act as a weather shield. Okay, so let's think about this for a second. Weather shield. A bearded weather shield. I mean, that just sounds like something that you would buy on Walmart shelf. Sir, do you know where I can find the bearded face shield? The weather shield? Here. Aisle 6. Alright, guys. Turns out that your beard actually protects your face against the sun and the heat waves if it's super windy. So where you see some dudes walking around with super red flushed cheeks and stuff, it's because they got windburn. Guess what? We ain't got that problem. Or maybe their cheeks are just super sunburned. Guess what? We ain't got that problem. Can I get some beard love? So that's actually a pretty cool fact. On to the winter side. The winter. Same principle. Okay? The wind is blowing super hard. Dude's cheeks are freaking red as hell. Guess what? Mine ain't. That's right. Blocks the wind. That's actually pretty cool. I mean, like if you're in like super, super harsh conditions here, where ice would start to build up on the face. I mean, this would actually protect your skin from damage. I mean, it wouldn't take long, but it would help you survive, a little bit faster than the beardless guy. So, beard love. So that's actually some pretty cool facts. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. We're gonna go ahead and move right on along to the third segment of our show tonight, where we are going to have a special guest. Our special guest tonight will be Aiden, aka Shooter. All right, everybody, I'm back with our special guest tonight, Aiden, aka Shooter. Aiden, we're gonna go over a few things tonight. The first thing we're gonna talk about is how you got your nickname Shooter. So his grandpa came up to me one day and said, "Have you guys got a nickname for him yet?" And this was, just whenever before he was born. So if you guys ain't figured it out, it's my other son. Love this guy. But I was like, "No, Dad, we don't have one yet. We're still trying to come up with his actual name." So he said, "Well, I tell you what, whatever it is, whatever your name is you pick, is going to be amazing. But I think we're going to have to go with Shooter as a nickname." And I was like, "Shooter? Like, why would you call him Shooter?" He's like, "Well, he's obviously going to be a son of a gun. So I thought that was pretty cool. So it's pretty awesome to have the nickname Shooter. We ain't going to talk about my nickname. We might save that for a later episode. Aiden, I know you like sports a lot. So we're going to talk a little bit about sports tonight. What's your favorite sports team?
Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, the Dallas Cowboys? Why do you like the Dallas Cowboys?
Because they are just a good team, and like they make the playoffs every year, and because you like them.
Yes, I do. I've actually been a long time Dallas Cowboys fan. I mean, my whole life. My family before me, Dallas Cowboys fans. It's kind of been a family. Watch them every season. Always pulling for them. Hey, go Cowboys. So who's your favorite athlete of all time of any sport?
Probably Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper. Why would you like Amari? Why do you like Amari Cooper?
Because he has hands and he basically carries the Cowboys wide receivers.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Would that be... Well, here's another one. If you could meet any athlete in the world, who would it be?
Amari Cooper.
It'd be Amari Cooper. All right, same answer. That's actually pretty cool. What's your favorite sport?
Football.
It is football. That's actually pretty cool. Love football. So are you like a competitive person? You like to win? So speaking of being competitive, speaking of winning, I got a game for you. I'm going to bet you $20 right here that I can beat you in darts. You want to do that? All right, 20 bucks, darts. Let's get to it. All right, everybody. I'm here with Aiden, aka Shooter, ready to throw a round of darts for how much?
20 bucks.
20 bucks. Think you got it in you? All right, let's go get us a round of darts in. Put this 20 right here. All right. Have you ever played darts before?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You think you're pretty good at it?
No.
No? All right. Well, I consider myself to be fairly decent here. But the bearded Banshee don't just throw any darts. Whenever he plays darts of fire. All right. So this is how darts of fire works. All right. I got a dart right here with a piece of twine and a wick soaked in lighter fluid. The object here is to throw your dart onto the dartboard. Whoever has the most amount of points at the end of the game wins. Now, you run back and get your dart and come back and you continuously throw it until your wick or your fire is extinguished and goes out. Okay, whoever has the most amount of points at the end of the game wins the $20. Okay? I do not recommend trying this to anybody out there. I am certified in first aid and first respondent and do have a first aid kit on site. I repeat, I do not recommend trying this unless you do have a supervised adult, if there's any kids out there watching. So let's get to it. I'm going to go first. All right, so if you'd stand right over here, please. Take my dart here. We'll stand right here at the edge of the table. All right, so you need to help me keep track of my points there. All right, ready? Okay, you want to come light for me? No. There's 6. All right. All right, looks like I had about, what's that, 14 plus 6 is 20.
I mean, I really not do it this hard.
All right.
That's pretty like.
Whew, that was intense, y'all. That was intense. All right, so it looks like I ended up with about 20 points. 20 points for 20 bucks. I think it's gonna go over really well. All right, Aiden, AKA Shooter, you ready for this? Your turn. All right, here you go. Go ahead and grab that thing. All right, you got your little method down there. Okay, I see it. Now you can either throw it once or you can run back and forth. But you got until that thing runs out of fire. All right, now be careful. Remember, don't try this at home unless you're supervised. Darts of fire. Let's go. Oh! And the victor is the Bearded Banshee. So that wraps it up for Bearded Banshee's games. Aiden, I'd like to thank you for playing. Although you didn't win the $20, I do have a consolation prize. Let's head back over there to the table and we'll get you all set up. Let's go. All right, everybody, I'm back over here with Aiden. I'm gonna hook him up with a little bit of a consolation prize for his efforts there. Aiden, I got some cool stickers here that we have from the Permafrost Beard Company there. There you go.
Thank you.
And I got a couple of stickers from the Badass Beard Company. This one's pretty cool. Check that out. It encourages you to wear your mask out there with everything that's going on during the COVID thing right there. So that's pretty cool. And here's another one. They always have some cool little sayings around them. Pretty cool stickers and stuff. But here you go. Here's just some stickers you can have at those. Before I let you go, though, I do want to talk to you a little bit. Speaking on COVID-19, I know you're aware of what's going on in the world today. And whenever we generally hear about COVID-19 or the coronavirus or however you want to say it, it's generally in a negative sense, because it just comes with a lot of pain, agony, death. Aiden, I want to know that if there was something positive that you think that you gained, or maybe we all could gain or something from this virus, what do you think it might be?
Not to stress over, not wear a mask and do what the government says.
Yeah, so you think that, just by taking these precautions and stuff, it kind of helps take some of the risk factors out. But I mean, if this virus, what good could have come from this virus? If anything's good came out of this virus, what is it for you?
That it went away.
No, I'm not asking what would happen, what's a good thing to happen. The virus has happened, okay? Find me one good thing about the virus.
We get to get closer with family.
Okay, there you go. See, there you go. And that's what I was looking for, something like that. So you think that, one good thing coming from the virus is that because we're all quarantined and stuff, we spend more time with family. That's actually a very good point. This virus is a very real thing. It's a scary situation. And we do need to take this time to get in touch with our loved ones, our close friends and family. We have nothing but time on our hands. So if you guys are feeling like you should reach out to family a little bit more, take it from Aiden, now's the time to do it. So one last question I want to ask you before you go. What is it that Aiden wants to do when he gets older?
Play for the Cowboys.
Want to play for the Cowboys. I like it, man. I like it. That's an awesome goal to have. Keep your dreams high. Keep your goals high. Keep your feet moving forward. Your eyes on the prize. And if you work harder than anybody else out there, you will get exactly what you want in life. And that goes for all of y'all. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. It all depends on how much work you're wanting to put into your own lawn. So the harder you work, the better life will pay off for you. Aiden, I'd like to thank you for coming on tonight's show. Sorry we couldn't get you the $20, but we got you some consolation prizes and we had a good time. All right, everybody. I know this has been an exciting, crazy show. I got one more thing to do here before we wrap it up. Two things to do, actually. What we're gonna do here on the show every week is we're gonna have a surprise topic that you're gonna get the Bearded Banshee's raw, unfiltered, uncut, honest opinion on it. I have my beautiful wife, the Lady of the Pines, who came up with a little cup right here with surprise topics for me to choose from. So we're gonna reach in here to the cup. I'm not sure how she would feel about me calling her Lady of the Pines, but we'll find out. All right, so the surprise topic that we have here is human cloning, beneficial or no? And why do you feel the way you answered? Damn. Great question, Lady of the Pines. Great question. All right, so human cloning. I disagree with it. 100%. It's very simple, actually. We are not God. God creates life. God takes life. That's not human's job. That's not man's job. I don't see any real beneficial things that could come out of it. I mean, if we were to clone people, and then they take over our jobs, run our errands for us at the stores, and essentially we as humans won't have the need, therefore we'll lose the want to learn, to want to be active in everyday life. We'll have everything brought to us. And so I just think that cloning people, cloning animals, it's just not a great idea. Super cool. I know that we're already in the process of making that happen. Now, I know there's always two sides to every story. I know I can find positives in it, such as we want to colonize Mars, right? Let's get a bunch of clones, shoot them up there, shit goes wrong, and they don't survive. Guess what? We are still here, so we really didn't lose too much of anything. We want to test a new drug or a new chemical or something. Guess what? Let's go get a clone. Let's test it on them. All right, if something happens, it goes bad, then hey, guess what? No real loss. We still got this. So, I mean, there are some positives to it, but the Bearded Banshee doesn't recommend it because you'll never find another Bearded Banshee like this guy. I don't care how hard you try to make one. It just ain't gonna happen. So, awesome topic. That's actually a pretty cool question. I was excited about that. Now, I know you guys have been waiting for this. This is it. We're going to be giving away the ox horn beard comb made by the Badass Beard Company. All right. So the way that you win this comb right here is you have to subscribe, you have to like, and you have to comment. Everyone who subscribes, likes, and comments, their name will go into a drawing. And on next week's episode, we're going to draw a winner. So I know you guys are excited about that. I'm excited. I can't wait to give this thing away so you guys can try it, especially if you guys have been using the plastic comb. Hit subscribe, hit like, comment below, show some bearded love, and get a new comb from the Badass Beard Company. Handmade ox horn comb. Super cool. Can't wait to get this out to you. Also, don't forget to try out the beard butter made by the Badass Beard Company, the Permafrost Beards, and the Dollar Beard Club. Check out their beard butters, check out their oil, check out the other products that they have. Guys, I want to thank y'all for tuning in tonight. If you would, show me some bearded love by hitting like and subscribe below. Check me out next week. Same bearded channel, same bearded time for the next Bearded Banshee show.